Hi there. I wanted to give an update on our activities at the Detour Fenelon Gold Trend in Quebec, Canada. We've made good progress delivering a maiden resource estimate at the Fenelon project, as well as an updated mineral resource estimate at Martiniere in 2021. The total resource is about 2.7 million ounces in the indicated category and about 1.7 million ounces in the inferred category. Over the last year, we've been focusing on expansion and improvement of the mineral resources at both Fenelon and Martiniere, as well as following up on some regional targets for exploration. This will have included another 150,000 meters of drilling, which about 30,000 meters left to be completed, which we believe we'll be able to complete before the end of this quarter. We're now at a stage where it makes sense to focus our efforts on Fenelon first in order to achieve some key milestones, one being the mineral resource update from the 2021, as well as the follow-up economic studies, which will lay the pathway to production at Fenelon. We've now moved all of the drills, a total of 9 drills at Fenelon, in order to complete that required drilling for those key milestones, which we believe will complete before the end of this quarter. This will allow us to accelerate both the resource update as well as the economic studies. Once the current program is completed at Fenelon for the balance of this year, we'll concentrate our efforts on additional drilling at Martiniere, as well as at Fenelon and other regional targets. Based on what they're seeing, our geologists and our technical staff believe that the next mineral resource update will include primarily an underground deposit with a couple of smaller pits covering Area 51 as well as the Gabbro zones. But as you know, all that depends on the results of the drilling to date, as well as the completion of the drilling, and also a review by the third-party consultants. However, all of our development scenarios will have the value creation for our shareholders in mind. At Martiniere, we'll have completed about 30,000 meters of drilling since the last mineral resource update. We see great opportunity in order to be able to improve and expand the mineralization at Martiniere as well. Wallbridge holds a large package of base metal assets in Ontario and Quebec. Our most advanced asset is the Grasset nickel PGM deposit, with a current mineral resource of approximately 5.5 million tons of 1.5% nickel equivalent. Based on the recent negotiations with third parties, we recognize the Grasset's asset value, and I'm pleased to share that we've entered into a definitive agreement with Archer Exploration to sell all of our base metal assets. The value of these assets, based on the share price of Archer at the time of the announcement on July 13th, is approximately $53 million, which is a significant value creation for Wallbridge and its shareholders. Upon closing of the transaction, Wallbridge will own approximately 85% of Archer and will hold around 198 million shares of Archer. Archer is expected to raise a minimum of $10 million, and after that financing, Wallbridge's ownership will be reduced to approximately 75%. We intend to distribute the majority of the Archer shares to our shareholders and maintain a 19.9% stake in the company. We've also held a 2% net smelter royalty over the project, which we believe is a valuable asset for us in the future. I'll finish with a mention of our cash position. As you know, the junior market is experiencing some difficult conditions these days, and we are also managing our cash prudently. As at the end of June, we have roughly about $38 million in cash. We are also expecting about $20 million from the Quebec government for the 2021 refundable tax credit. That'll provide us with roughly about $58 million for the balance of the year. Our current planned expenditure for the balance of the year is roughly about $32 million, which will allow us to start 2023 with more than $20 million in the treasury. I hope I'd be able to provide you with similar updates in the future, but leaving you with the fact that at Wallbridge, we control roughly about 900 square kilometers of this prospective land package along the Sunday Lake Deformation Zone, there is already a large gold system identified at Detour Lake Mine along this belt, as well as the 2 large gold systems will be identified at Fenelon and Martinier, with many more targets to follow up in the future years. We have a fully funded program, and we see great opportunity for growth at Wallbridge. Thank you.